never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcome.
Well, hello to you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. Y'all, I have some exciting, wonderful, and just frolicking peaceful news. Roa is over! The real Housewives of Atlanta is over! And thank God for it. I can't. This finale was just really too damn much. It just really was. Nah, guys, there's just so much to talk about. So, there we go. So let's get to it, y'all, because I have a lot to say. Y'all got a lot to hear, so let's get to it because Aya is waiting. Lowe's available, but either way, we gotta go on tour. Let me tell you that it's like kind of intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is, hey everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here, y'all. We got so much to get to. We're gonna talk about the preview for the reunion. Got some other articles for you. Leaks may be coming back. I've been seeing that on some content creators channels. There's a lot going on in the world of Roa, but let's get to it because my God, today. So we kick off the season finale with a look back at the season that was. And then we are at present day with a go naked hair photo shoot. It is Porsha, Cynthia, and Drew. Pinky is having a dinner with her staff and crew, and that 2025 was a rough year for her, and she not only was able to buy her company back, but she also got a franchise in Las Vegas and DC. We gotta celebrate the good. If we can drag the bad, we gotta celebrate the good too, everybody. Yes, indeed. So K. Michelle is at this venue called the Network ATL, and she is getting ready for her listening party. As you guys know, she has been trying to put out a country album for a very long time, right? And so, anytime somebody's trying to expand themselves into a new territory and they seem like they have the passion to do it and everything else, why not, I say. And she's the only Black woman signed to a record label in Nashville, which that's a huge deal because Nashville is the home of country music, right? So yes, indeed. So then we're at the pumpkin patch. So we got Shamea, Pinky, K. Michelle, Shia, and Della I love y'all too so much. It is nice to see kids being kids, man. Like, hi, I'm so and so. Hi, I'm so and so. Very nice, very pleasant. Shamea, you can learn how to be a better adult from those two children. Okay, and Kelly, so can you. Okay, because y'all, I know people have the right to say what's on their mind, but that doesn't mean that deserves to have any weight to it. Okay, child, I can't. I can't. Okay, so with that said, K Michelle wanted a daughter, but she has many daughters, so she is Auntie K. So I love that energy there. And then K Michelle says to the people at the pumpkin patch that I have somebody who'll be a good witch. I'll give you a resume. I'm like, you shady. You shady, because we found out that Elphaba was actually a good witch because she wanted to free the animals of Wicked. Okay, so stop that right now. Okay, no Elphaba slander on this channel. So then the ladies are talking, Drew kept popping in saying that Angela was vindicated, this, that, and the third. And then apparently the horse that Drew got ished on Shamea's, property. So the, HOA, had something to say about it. And it's just like, my thing is, why didn't anybody clean up that night? Why leave it? Like, get it, remove it, whatever the hell, right? I just didn't get that. Shamea, you maybe not you, because you child. She in Atlanta. I don't think she can handle country though. I just don't. But yeah, like, why wasn't it picked up that night? That's a question I have. And so Shamea said, I am going to stand 10 toes down for my marriage, my kids, my family, regardless, right? So, I mean, anybody should be able to do that. And it would make sense for them to do that. True, there's a court update that she has to do with Ralph of who's going to be in the house in the second, third. So she found a bed. She found a house, rather. 6 bedrooms, 7,207 square feet. And Ralph is filing for full custody. Now, here's the thing, right? I put down my notes that that's doing too much because here's the thing, right? If Drew was not working, Ralph would be complaining. So this is just being a Mitch, which is why his best friend is Martell Holt, who's also a Mitch. Coleslaw is a waste of life that should have been swallowed by her mother, and Ralph's side piece is a waste of life that should have been swallowed by her mother too, including Martell Holt, who should have been swallowed by his mother, and Ralph, who should have been swallowed by his mother. Okay? Like, to be upset that your partner is working. Do you not work? Come on now. That's just doing way too damn much. But anyway, moving on. So then we're with Phaedra. Phaedra and her team are getting Kelly ready for a, hearing Friday at 9 a.m. with her ex-husband. So the two things that they want to go over is recording with the kids and child support payments, right? And here's the thing, right? I think at the beginning, middle, end of the day, that right for the kids to be able to film or not, that should not be on the, how do I put this? I get it for primary custody purposes, but those kids should have the final say of if they want to be on camera or not. Kids have the right to say no to things, right? So, just saying. Courtroom is giving, Kelly anxiety. Did you have anxiety when you were beating up your neighbor? Did you have anxiety when you did give that back pay to that young lady who took your ass to court with no lawyer and won $16,000? Did you have anxiety for not being able to pay your employees and then your Sandy Springs location closed down because of your mismanagement? Did you have anxiety making fun of Britt Eating, who went through Revenge P because of your friend Kenya Moore? Kenya Revenge P Moore, let me put some respect on her name. Not to mention, too, child, you've been a lapdog for Shamea all season. And this is the thing I want to say to her. She sat down with Carlos the Joker King. Okay. And she had the black dastardly, the black proxy, and the black imagination to say that she set the standard for Roa. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like this is the inside of Kelly Farrell's head.
It's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at?
Kelly Farrell, that bitch lives in Atlanta, Nene. Shout out to Nene Leakes, who allegedly might be coming back to Roa. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But it just mind-boggling. I'm like, Nene was on The Good Place. She was on Celebrity Apprentice. She was getting brand deals, this, that, third. She was the most famous housewife out of all the housewives that came from the show. Nene came up with the reunion concept. But like, hey, I want to talk to Kim, right? So, child, I bet you this Nene Leakes will get a lifetime Bravo Celebrity Award, or lifetime housewife award, before Kelly Farrell never will get one. I bet you that. And by the way, Heifer, let me just say this to you, okay? Because you keep saying that all people are using my trauma in their commentary. It's not right. It's not cool. No one is using your trauma to make fun of me. What Chulo is doing to those kids is disrespectful. Sincerely. And him stopping your bag is disrespectful. But you also got some behavior that ain't cool either, Heifer. Okay? And Heifer means a cow before y'all get on to me. I can't hear nobody. And then you gonna say, well, I love Claudia, me and her talk. I love Dustin, he's a vibe. You are amazing, said no one ever. And then Blue, I don't think Blue likes me. People don't have to like you, Kelly Farrell. They don't have to like anybody. There's one supposed content creator, and I say supposed because they got notes from YouTube that they don't know how to create original content. Don't get mad at me, because I know how to do it. Don't get mad at me. But allegedly, that supposed content creator said, I'm not gonna go over to anybody who told me about Porsha. Well, Heifer, Porsha wouldn't piss on you to save you if you were on fire. Like the fuck wrong with you? Really? Some of y'all people ain't being loved in real life, so that's why you gotta come on virtually and get loved on. Because some of y'all thinking y'all are up here when you right down here with everybody else. But child, let me move on. I cannot believe Kelly Farrell said I set the standard. Says who? I mean, Cynthia Bailey is Cynthia Bailey, child. People know her. Porsha Williams is Porsha Williams, right? Even though I do believe NBC screwed up by giving her a scripted deal because she can't act for a damn thing, okay? But even Porsha Williams is bigger than Kelly Farrell. Let's stop this. Drew Sidora is bigger than Kelly Farrell. Angela Oakley is bigger, okay? Now, that whole comment that Shamea said, and you slept with him. Okay, well, you get to know somebody, Shamea. I mean, I don't know if you don't know how dating works and marriage works, but you get to know somebody in that process of getting to know them for their likes and dislikes, this, that, third. You do eventually become intimate. It's called sex, Shamea. And then if you like them enough and you love them enough and you can't live your life out, then you get married. So, okay, you really thought you ate with that. Said no one else. Child, I can't. Let me tell you something. The Real Housewives of Atlanta will make will make it rather to its 20th season before Kelli and Shamea do a reality show that nobody's going to watch. I bet you that. Moving on. Like, no, we're not doing this. No. So then after that, Phaedra gives Kelli a bra, so the judge can, be influenced. Child. Now Cynthia Bailey walked into a courtroom. Okay, I might be partial, but Kelli for real? Oh my God! In the words of Candace Dillard Bassett, Kelli's a house trollop. Moving on. So then we're talking about Pastor Jeanette, who is Drew's mom. It's birthday, and she's turning, I believe, 81 years old. So congratulations on that. So Porsha, Angela, Phaedra, all there. Terry, who was Drew's date, at Shamea's place. Guess what? He is benched for good, right? Porsha wants to give some tips on dating. Now, Porsha. You stole somebody's man. I don't think you're in any position to give advice on dating. Just far be it from me giving an opinion, but you're on national television, so here we are. Then Dr. Ken, Drew's therapist, shows up, and Dr. Ken is loving on Phaedra. Oh, it's so good to see you. I love your energy, your vivaciousness. I'm like, Grandpa can still get up. That's basically what I got from that hug with Dr. Ken and Phaedra. Hey, one person, welcome in. So anyway, Black shows up, right? Black shows up, and for those of you who don't know, I believe Black is the owner of Black Smoke, which is a non-nicotine hookah brand, and I believe that he is going through some court issues right now. And I think Tamar Braxton and Black were dating at one point in time, but that's neither here nor there. So then we get to Shamea and this woman named Daphne, the surrogate, right? And talk about this last boy embryo and everything else. I do pray that, Shamea, is pregnant and everything else, because, anybody who wants to be a mom, I don't want to ever root for that not to happen. That come on now. Let me tell you something. Every woman should not be a mother. There's some men that should not be fathers. And there are men who cannot produce, and there are women who cannot produce, that they will be better mothers and fathers than the ones that actually can't produce. And y'all all know some people in your life like that, so don't even look at me like that. You saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. Stop that. Stop it. So it's been a 5-year journey, and I love what Daphne said. It's a delay, but not a denial. I appreciate that, because perspective is everything, right? But can we talk? The surrogate look better than Shamea. Moving on. But no, we're not having a discussion. No. I mean, face card, body, and she has a personality that you don't mind being around. I mean, Gerald, I don't know how you do it, brother. Listen, you deserve a severance package. I don't get how you do it, child. If I had to repopulate the earth and Shamea Moore was the final choice, the world would be a desert. I am so sorry. No, we're not doing it. No. Nope, and nope. Moving on. So we're with Porsha now, and Sway comes over, and Sway is a coach for people trying to open up a salon. Sweet, so shout out to that. And so Porsha wants to get into hair now. Porsha, you saw what happened to King Revenge P. Moore. I don't know if we want to do that again. Not saying that Porsha would do that, okay, but just I think hair spas and salon suites, we just don't need them on Bravo. I think we're good after what happened. Right. So Sway said it was a cute stalker. Now, I don't know if Sway has seen the Netflix series June, Joe's a little crazy. Moving on. So, so Mike, he said he was in love with Porsha too soon, and kids were a deal breaker. That was making, Porsha want to move away from Mike. And Sway was dating another person as, Porsha was dating Mike. Here's my thing, right? And Taraji P. Henson said this: until there's a ring on this finger, I'm single. And I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, right? And so there was Sway was funny. She said, you're gonna have a problem with lesbians. And this happened in 2023 on an Ultimate Girls trip, and one of the guys said, you're gonna have a problem with lesbians. I thought that was funny, right? So then we're with Angela Oakley here. So Angela, she has tenants moving into her place, which very good with that. The Fanji photo shoot went well, and she told me that the Fanji fans come out in December, do some Black Friday deals, do some Cyber Monday deals, do some Christmas designs, do some Black Santa, and that's what you do. You can bedazzle them, right? And I believe, just on a personal tip, that she will be better than Robin Dixon, who her and Juan went through some tax problems. And the hat that is no longer around. Okay. I also believe that Fanji will do better than the non-existent G&A line. Giselle and Ashley's line that's non-existent, like Sheba Sheree's non-existent. I believe that Fanji will be better than those two businesses combined, which is not really saying anything because they both have produced shit. So moving on. Listen, it's called freedom of speech. If you don't like it, too bad. There's no law saying that you cannot say what's on your mind. Okay, all right. Now there are consequences if you go too far, but I stick to the assignment. You see, and because I stick to the assignment, I can maneuver through the assignment. Clock that T. All right, moving on. So, wifey is at work, Valeria, and Angela, felt left out of the process of of Amari getting married, and Charles said that she has the right to fill that out. I think that sometimes we think just because we see Charles that he's very lackadaisical doesn't mean he don't care. Here's the thing, right? I wouldn't move like Charles, but also too, I'm not mad at him. Like if my wife said I want to go on Housewives, first of all, no the fuck you're not. I'm not gonna have and let her go on Atlanta. Oh no, you're not going with that heifer Kelly for real, that heifer Shamea. No, you're definitely not gonna hang out with Porsha because Porsha ain't got nothing good to give you. Okay, no, you're not doing that. All right, you listen. You want to do reality TV? I will create a show. I'll get your friends, and you'll get to be an executive producer, and we can keep it in house. Because what we're not going to do is let somebody have power over the queen that you are, not in our house. Now that is saying a lot more than what some of those wives on Real Housewives of Atlanta would do, stand up for themselves. Because Porsha will never have somebody defend her like that in the past, present, or afterlife, man or woman. Clock that T. Okay, all right, moving on. All right, so, and Amari said, I think you were right about a lot of things, right? And I loved Angela in this moment. She said, I didn't want to be right. I wanted you to be happy. And I thought that was just the cherry on top, because a real parent understands that you have to spread your wings and fly, but also, too, real parents are always going to love you no matter what, right? So then we get to this listening party. Oh my God. Okay, here it is. Here, this is what I have to say about Sorry. Oh, this is what I have to say about what we're about to talk about with K Michelle right here. Give me one moment. Here we go.
It's good. That's good shit right there. I'm gonna need every last drop of this.
And I really do need every last drop, because what we're about to get into with this listening party, you're gonna see why my eyes are like this right now, because I'm just like 17 episodes just for it to come down to this. This just don't make no damn sense. But let's get to it. So K Michelle's listening party, right? So there was no court yesterday, right? For Kelli. Chulo filed 5 motions, right? And he's suing the county, right? So the horse poop conversation comes up. Shamea gives papers to Kelli, and she's just like, my God, Jesus, it's horse poop. Go get a shovel, get a huge, trash bag, put in the trash bag, put it in the, garbage, thing that you roll outside, right? The garbage can that you roll outside, the big one, and let the garbage people get, and then there it is, and then you power wash that thing and be done with it. Like, why are you dragging this out? And so apparently we learned that Sway's name is Patrice, so she's the official girlfriend. But Mike found out about my post on Instagram. Now I'm gonna be real with you. If you are like, listen, I don't think it's gonna work out, just let me know, or let a brother know, or guys, if you don't like a sister and you think it ain't gonna work out, don't ghost her. Like, ghosting is classless, tacky, and disrespectful, right? We're both adults here. Some people are more adults than others, but that's neither here nor there, right? So, Fangy testing, it kind of goes wrong. Apparently, the fan's a little too powerful. So they just got to figure out the setting for that. But before that, it was a bright light blinding them, right? And apparently, it took off a little bit of Porsha's hair. It was probably just Go Naked hair, so you're able to replace that. You own the company. Moving on, so K Michelle. I'm not shady. I don't know why y'all say that shit. I'm not shady. I'm just honest. She has a company called Go Naked Hair, right? Exactly. Moving on. So with that being said, K Michelle sings 2 songs, Jesus and Whiskey, and then Jack Daniels. Now, I believe K Michelle had a deal with Jack Daniels, so maybe that's how the song came about. I don't know. And then Pinky said Drew could never. I'm like, Pinky, you barely held that note at that table. You so delusional, girl. Stop it. Where's Michael Jordan, brother? Stop it. Get some help. Moving on. I'm just like, we don't have to do digs. Like, come on now. Like, Drew has never talked about your bankruptcy, not one time. You were more upset about the Ian Meat thing. So, like, I'm just like, if people haven't messed with you, don't mess with them. That's my take, right? So Drew rather didn't know the words, right? So everybody had a turn. Angela, she did her thing. I thought she did a wonderful job. Drew did not know the words. So, like, don't come down here. Porsha surprised me. She has a throat. You know what? I know how that sounds. We're gonna move right along. Anyway, moving on. You know, Drew did what she did, right? And I don't think K Michelle really wanted them to sing her song in particular. She just wanted to have a moment with them, right? So I think Drew put a little too much pressure on herself. Child, you don't always have to be on. Sometimes you can just be human, right? So, you know, Kelly, no. Because this is exactly what I have to say about Kelly right here. Okay, this is exactly what I have to say.
Oh, bro.
Sorry, y'all. Give me a moment. Here we go. This is exactly what I have to say, Kelly.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! 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 Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Like, I mean, to be real with you, like, out of all the faces here, like, this is my genuine face when I heard Kelly sing. I'm like, first of all, who allowed Kelly to have a voice? Like, oh, my God. Okay. Let's move on. I'm just being honest with y'all. But anyway. Okay, yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anything new. No, it's not. Okay. So with that being said, like I said, I don't hate Kelly Farrell as an individual. I don't know her to hate her. But it's just like she has done things that she does need to be accountable for. Sorry, like it is what it is. Like, do you think if you didn't get paid your back pay and you know all the checks that you deserve that you gonna like that person? I'm asking a question. Exactly. So when I heard Kelly sing, I'm just like, what? Why? She sounded like a cat that needed to be put down. By the way, I don't believe cats and dogs need to be spayed or neutered. That's like, you know, neutering a woman or a man. Okay, people got the right to have their balls and dick and vagina. Okay, listen. Good damn. Anyway, I've always hated that from Bob Barker. Don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered. I'm just like, what the hell? What dogs and cats can't be free? What the hell we doing here? So, you know, just but sincerely, she did sound like, you know, just honestly what I would have done. Hey Kelly, can I see that? I don't think the mic is working. Okay, now say. Why isn't the mic working? I don't know. Braylon, did you? First of all, Porsha, your 265 day a year mindset, bitch ass, but never accuse me of such a thing. I said what the fuck I said, and sway, sashay, everything in between. Back over to her corner. She knows what's good for her ass. Now, of course, I'm being facetious for comedic purposes, ladies and gentlemen. But come on, we all can agree the mic should be off for Kelly, right? She don't need to sing no more. Just saying. So, you know, Drew put a little something down. And I like the fact that K Michelle just let them riff in their own way. That's why I really thought she didn't want them to know the song. And so then, you know, Drew and K Michelle were about to have a beautiful moment. And then, you know, K Michelle said, you know, you can do a lot. And Drew said, well, I can add that crazy that's in me. And then they went back to the black conversation. I'm like, This is season finale. Why do this shit? And then Drew showed a text message of, hey, handsome. And y'all remember Dr. Contessa when she said, hi, handsome, how are you? Like, that's a Southern thing. Like, Drew, that was unnecessary to me. I'm just going to be real about it. You did not have to bring that up. Like, really, you guys were in a good place. Just move on. And, Porsha said they worked out in Scotland, and K. Michelle, I believe K. Michelle said, bye, Drew, love you. I'm just like, even K. Michelle's trying to move on. Like, girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't love you. You could have just said, thank you so much. Congratulations. Much love to you on all this. And just, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, just shut your ass up. But moving on. So then we get into the updates. Phaedra is the godfather of Atlanta Still and Lady Glenn, but Scotch properly exists mostly in her spirit. Pinky said, sometimes we love each other. It's bullshit sometimes, rather, but we love each other. Pinky said. And Kelly says, speak for yourself. Child, little trollop, Kelly forever. This is the thing that I don't get about Kelly, right? She's like a female Carlos King. She want to be known so bad, but yet when she get called out, she want to run away from shit. I'm going to just say this. You don't know when you're going to need help, right? And Shamea helped you, right? So it's bullshit that people don't love you in the group because Shamea gave you her condo to stay at for a little bit. So is that a lie? Moving on. See, this is why you gotta call people out. Okay. Pinky is moving on into a new chapter 11. Rum Bum failed. No surprise! If she can't be responsible for a friendship, how you think she's gonna be able to run a company? The fuck wrong with you? But apparently Gerald and Shamea are going to be doing a perfume line. Okay. Moving on. Kelly said, these boots are as tall as you. And Angela said, your bills are too. Clock one more time. I thought that was delicious. Now, Kelly, I don't know why you got upset over your truth. You need to stop. You know you got bills to pay. You've been said that you in the negative. So stop it. Don't get upset because somebody clapped back at you. But yeah, you've been clapping back all seats and being a pit bull for Shamea. Heifer, shut up. Anyway. Then we have Angela and Amari have a healthier bond, and the Fangy waiting list is, heated up. So shout out to that. So when it comes to Kelly, Drew leaked the tea on Nana Sandy Springs closing, right? And she can have the kids. She's allowed to have the kids. And then check this out, right? Check this out. I'll say this, then I'll get back to Shmi because there was one more thing I forgot, right? Just one thing. And this is a very important thing. And then Chulo is incarcerated until he pays $31,000. I'm not celebrating the fact that he's in jail, but I am celebrating the fact that he's being held accountable, right? Because, as much as Kelly is a trollop, right? A pest and a waste of space that sucks the energy out of anyone in every room she enters into. You married her! So you liked her at one point in time, which I don't know how you did, and I don't know how she liked you, but somehow y'all found someone within each other. But sincerely, just be responsible. Now I'm going to go back to Shamea for a minute because even though she will fail at running a company, she is pregnant. So Shamea is pregnant. So, very happy about that, absolutely. Drew and Ralph have reached a settlement. in their divorce, and she has to leave the home, lost primary custody of the kids, and has to pay monthly child support is required. And then K Michelle has a new country album July 31st, which just came out a couple of days ago, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago. Yes, congratulations on the new album, K Michelle. Hopefully it climbs the charts. Porsha has been, and do what do with Sway for 8 months, so that's big, right? So in the preview for the 3-part reunion special, Andy says that K Michelle is a gay man, Drew is divorced, and Phaedra and Porsha both dated Mike. Of course, he was being facetious, of course, but still, I thought that was funny. Porsha is so in love with Sway. Drew heard the news about Black, and K Michelle said, "See, that's why I didn't want to get to know him." It's like, Shy, you did say it's so good to see you. Like, it's a mute point, right? But it's like, if you're texting him to say thank you, you do know him by some proxy. But it shouldn't be to the point where like Drew should be holding on to this all season. There's a fine line there, right? So there's Angela versus Shamea about what Shamea's doing. Pinky versus, Shamea. This, that, and the third. No, actually, hang on. I'm sorry. That was Pinky versus. I think that was Pinky versus Angela, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then name the pastor. So this pastor conversation gets brought back up, and then Porsha wants to take it to hell with Kelli. Then it's Porsha, K Michelle. Then it's Kelli and Angela, and this Jezebel comment that apparently Shamea said about Porsha. And then it is Shamea and Porsha. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 17 after show. Did I cover everything? Yes, indeed, there. So I am thankful season 17 is over. Okay. We got some stuff to get into. Yeah, we do. So, as you guys know, the reunion is coming up, and we're going to watch a binge-worthy video as well, okay? We're going to watch a binge-worthy video as well, because he put it out. It's like, yeah, we'll talk about it here, so give me a moment. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go, binge-worthy. So give me a moment here, okay? Give me one moment, okay? So we're going to start off with this, right? So shout out to cheapcheap.com. So roll up season 17 reunion trailer. Andy wants to know what Cynthia Bailey thinks of Shamea Moore. Andy Cohen wants to get to the bottom of this Housewives beef. On Friday, Bravo dropped the first trailer of for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion, 3-minute clips. Tease playing explosive confrontation, the multi-part sit-down, including a moment when the Watch What Happens Live host quizzes Cynthia Bailey about her issues with Shamea Moore, right? Cynthia, at what point did you decide you didn't like Shamea? Andy asks. Oh, Lord, Cynthia replies. Cynthia and Shamea clashed in the latest season of Raw, particularly after Cynthia stuck Shamea in what the latter felt was some hard and very poor accommodations during a cast. Oh, my God. Last month, Cynthia was a guest on the Humble Brag podcast, which I don't think Cynthia is a guest on the Humble Brag podcast because she actually hosts that with another former housewife as well. Where she also addressed some shade she allegedly threw her way over Cynthia being not a full-time housewife this season. Child, I don't get that, because it's just like Cynthia's been here longer than you. You just got here after being a friend for a long time. You and Robin Dixon think y'all are somebody special, and y'all are not shit. Okay. Cynthia had a long sense speech holder before leaving Raw after 13 seasons. You only been on for 2. Shut the fuck up. She returned as a friend of the cast for the past 2 seasons, giving her a history with the franchise. Cynthia says she had nothing to prove, especially to a woman who had spent years as a friend and a guest before finally achieving full-time housewife status in season 16. After you've been a housewife for a decade, you start off as a housewife and not a friend. It's just kind of like, is that really shade? Cynthia asked via the Jasper brand. It wasn't like I was on the sideline for years and then I finally got my peach. Clock that T. What also to expect from the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion? Of course, Cynthia and Shamea are the only housewives who are getting along at the reunion. Shamea also has issues with Angela Oakley, Porsha Williams. Porsha and K. Michelle also have their claws out. Meanwhile, Facebook still wants to apology for Pinky Cole, but Pinky tells her not to hold her breath. She's not getting one. Did I say that? Yeah, so it was it was Pinky, and I do believe it was Pinky and Shamea in there, but I meant to say also too Phaedra and Pinky as well. K. Michelle's comments about Shamea's mother also resurfaced, with K. Michelle claiming that Shamea's mother, Porsha and Jezebel. Porsha responds by calling Shamea to keep her name out of her mouth as Eddie tries to step in. Comment one day in part 1 of the reunion, Porsha spills about her love life. Kelli sits in the hot seat about her living arrangements and will unmask special guests. Ooh, Jarvis! Oh my, no one cares. Porsha and K. Michelle go toe to toe to get to the bottom of rumors of scoring exits and social media back and forth according to Bravo. Part 2 will pick up after some stunning revelations about an off-camera conflict. For Bravo, Porsha brings some receipts. Pinky and Phaedra heat up the room for a few that stems from a hidden resentment, and Cynthia rather drops a surprise that no one sees coming. The reunion concludes with an epic part 3, where K. Michelle finally reveals the truth about the plot against her. Also, Angela faces off in one final round for unforgivable reasons. Tension between Porsche and me proves that some friendships are beyond repair. Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion begins Sunday, August 9th. At 8/7 Central on Bravo. Extended uncensored version of the episodes will be available to stream the next day on Peacock. And then Monday is my birthday, August 10th. So you guys will get a roll review on my birthday. How cool is that? So give me one memento here as I get this together here. Give me a moment. Oh shit. Y'all couldn't see it the whole time. I'll read it down. I don't mind. I really don't. Okay, so from things happen, damn it. Anyway, from cheatsheet.com, Roa season 17 reunion trailer. Andy Cohen wants to know what Cynthia Bailey thinks of Shamea more. Andy wants to get to the bottom of this Housewives beef. On Friday, Bravo dropped the first trailer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion. 3-minute clips teases plenty of explosive confrontation in the multi-part sit-down, including a moment where when the Watch What Happens live host quizzes Cynthia Bailey about her issues with Shamea Moore. Cynthia, at what point did you decide that you didn't like Shamea? Andy asks. Oh Lord, Cynthia replies. Cynthia Shamea class in the latest season of Road, particularly after Cynthia sucked Shamea in what the latter felt was subpar and very poor accommodations during a cast trip to Dallas last month. Cynthia was a guest on the Humble Brag podcast. Like I said, she hosts that podcast with another former housewife as well, where she also addressed some shade that Shamea allegedly threw her away over Cynthia not being a full-time housewife this season. Cynthia had a long speech holder before leaving role for after season 13. She returned as a friend of the cast the past 2 seasons, given her history with the franchise. Cynthia said she had nothing left to prove, especially to a woman who spent years as a friend and guest before finally achieving full-time housewife status in season 16. After you've been a housewife for over a decade, you start off as a housewife and not a friend. It's just kind of like, is it really shade? Cynthia asked via the Jasper brand. Wasn't like I was on the sideline for years and then finally got my peach. Also, what to expect from the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Of course, Cynthia and Shamea aren't the only housewives who aren't getting along at the reunion. Shamea also has issues with Angela Oakley and Porsha Williams, while Porsha and K. Michelle also have their claws out. Meanwhile, Phaedra Park still wants an apology for Pinky Cole, but Pinky tells her not to hold her breath. She's not getting one. I'm going to assume it's probably over the fact that Phaedra eats, dead people. I'm assuming that, but it's like, well, you got upset that somebody said you ate meat, and don't you think you deserve an apology for that, Pinky? But Okay, child. My God. K. Michelle's comments about Shamea's mother also resurfaced with K. Michelle claiming Shamea's mother called Porsha Jezebel. Ooh, it's always the ones projected the most that really are the thing that they're accusing others of. But moving on, Porsha responds by telling Shamea to keep her name out her mouth as Andy tries to step in and calm everyone down. Part one of the reunion, Porsha spills about her love life. Kelli sits in the hot seat about her living arrangements that will unmask a special guest. Porsha and K. Michelle go toe to toe and get to the bottom of rumors. Scoring exes and social media back and forth. Corner Bravo. Part two will pick up after some stunning revelations about an off-camera conflict where Bravo Porsha brings some receipts. Pinky and Phaedra heat up the room for food that stems from a hidden resentment. Cynthia drops a surprise and no one sees coming. The reunion concludes with an epic part 3 where K. Michelle finally reveals the truth about the plot against her. Angela also faces off in one final round of unforgivable reason. The tension between Porsha and Shamea proves that some friendships are without a pair. Excuse me. The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion begins Sunday, August 9th at 8/7 Central. Only on Bravo. Extended, uncensored versions of the episodes will be available to stream the next day on Peacock. So, give me one momento here. Okay. I'm going to do this in a way where I think we'll be okay. All right, so here we go.
Coming up on the 3-part Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Are we going naked?
We gonna be naked.
First of all, Andy Cohen trying to dance is fucking hilarious, bro.
Going naked.
We gonna be naked.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
So we got, dropping it.
Now what else is going on?
Did I miss a lot?
K. Michelle's a gay man. Drew's divorced. Phaedra and Porsha both dated Mike.
One of those things are true, and there's the fact that Drew is divorced. Moving on.
What is your arrangement?
I'm not gonna let some strokes throw away what I have built.
Not some strokes, baby. Yeah.
How is Sway?
Rose.
I'm so in love right now. Like
Just when I thought the flag flew. There is a discourse online you're not accepting of Tamari's lifestyle. So could you speak to that?
So here's the thing, right? I think in our society today, it's a lot more acceptable to be out and about. Right now, some people still shun, but then again, it's just like, okay, well, R. Kelly and P. Diddy, they really should never have a career again. But yet, if somebody wants to love a man or love a woman, they're ashamed for that. Y'all more upset about somebody's sexuality than somebody who did something wrong to young people and grown women and abuse them. But okay, that's where the line is. Okay, let's continue.
Can you explain what the plot and the plan were?
It wasn't this.
I know who it is.
Drew, what was
You know who it is, Drew? And it wasn't them, so.
I know who it is.
Drew?
It wasn't this.
So it wasn't them, which meant Pinky, Shamea, and Kelli. By the way, I will say this. I think that Kelli looks like a rejected oyster. And all shade. Moving on.
I know who it is.
Drew, what was your reaction to that news about Black?
It's devastating because he is such a good guy.
So there is a lawsuit with Black. Told y'all about that, during our review. Let's keep going.
That's why I didn't want a part of it.
This the rich PayPal man, and I've never heard of a man being rich on PayPal. Cut.
So here's the thing, right? I get what K. Michelle is saying, but PayPal is used to pay people. Right, so just like Cash App, Venmo, Square. I think, Square is more for business payments, but Venmo, Cash App, sell at one point in time, right? So you can be rich off of PayPal, but you need infrastructure to ensure that PayPal's not your only source. But
You so invested on what's going on in my panties, girl.
I just got served with a cease and desist.
Speak up or pay up.
so that would be a lawsuit, Shamea. Once again, you're the Black female version of Ticket TV. Stupid. Moving on.
Cease and desist means shut up.
That part, and that part.
Pinky has never apologized to me.
Yeah, and I'm not going to. You judging me because I was drunk. I didn't judge you because you got a whole nother face and a whole nother body.
Okay, now listen, I think every woman has the right to support their own self, so I feel like that's not really a good look for you, Pinky. And last time I checked, Phaedra doesn't have any bankruptcy cases, but let's continue.
You got a whole nother face and a whole nother body.
First of all, I got the same face and same body, girl.
You co-signed for the same person that got you fired on the show the last time.
Do you want to name the
Hang on.
For the same person
You co-sign for the same
that got
person.
you fired on the show the last time.
That got you firing. That got you fired from the show last time. So I'm guessing Porsha. But here's the thing: Porsha came back. Phaedra did what she did, right? But she eventually came back. Kelli, you're still new. No one gives a fuck what you have to say. Shut up. Moving on.
Do you want to name the pastor?
I'm not naming him. Are we talking about? Oh, you want to name people?
Also, Kelli named the pastor, but of course it was bleeped out. But whoever was there could definitely leak
Are
it.
we talking about?
Go ahead and name the
Are
married
we talking
man.
about? Because I'm exhausted with these lies.
Where do you two go from here?
To hell.
Oh, God.
All right.
Let's not go there. It's hot.
Let's not go there. It's hot. You know, like you want some shit choice. But that was some funny shit, though. Like that's who Phaedra is, right?
Cynthia, at what point did you decide you didn't like Shamea?
Oh, Lord.
I have lived. I have lived. You have lived a lot of lives. And so has your body. Okay.
Oh, not the different lives of K. Michelle's body.
Close your glory hole.
Glory hole. Oh my God.
Issue is you're being everybody's golden retriever, and I've had enough of it.
It takes a golden retriever to know another golden retriever, Kelly Farrell. So shut up.
Two teeth and nowhere to sleep. You broke man.
No lies told. Oh my God.
Oh, damn. Shut up. You really trying to...
And that's all you had to say was shut up. So basically, that means you could not refute one word Angela said, Kelly Farrell. Moving on.
Use this lady to come at me.
She's lying.
Either way, my mama don't be dancing in no hookah lounge. You're talking about hallelujah and calling her Jezebel.
Who is Jezebel? Who is Jezebel? Keep my mother and keep
My mama and my name out your motherfucking mouth.
All right. Okay.
All that starts August 9th at 7 Central, only on Bravo. And of course, you can get the episodes the next day, only on, by the way, did I mention they're uncensored episodes? Only on Peacock. Yes, indeed. So we're going to let me do this real quick. Because I did see something earlier that I want to talk about. A lot of people have been saying that Nene Leakes could be coming back, right? So let's talk about it. There was a post that Nene said she was really, really, really happy very recently. Okay. So let's talk about this here from TMZ. Here we go, everybody. Nene Leakes and Roll Stars no peaches handed out yet. This is an exclusive here, of course. Nene Leakes and the other stars of the Real Housewives of Atlanta have not been offered contracts for season 18, despite a report claiming Bravo is trying to bring Nene back. TMZ has learned. Sources with direct knowledge. Okay, all right, because it's important to tell the truth. Okay, you don't want to be a Milagro Grams or a Tasha K or always a loser or DL Whisperer. Okay, DL Whisperer is banned from 3 counties. Always a loser, talked all that talk and actually lost in court, had to admit that he was a fucking loser. And then Tasha K talked about a mother and her child having an STD and had to pay all that money. And I believe the GoFundMe is still at $15,000. And then Milagro Grams talked all that shit. And she got the amount back up to $75,000, was proven that she was not new media. And she is still filing a lawsuit of her and the mob raping 2 men. So if you want to join the line, do what you want to do. Ticket TV will probably be a part of that line next. Moving on. Everything I say is allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, but also too, like I showed you, Ticket TV wants to now be upset of Officer Tatum holding back evidence. But yet he said we shouldn't charge those boys, including Bart, with murder. If they are not suspects by that time the report comes out, then okay, cool. But everybody's a suspect until nobody's a suspect. That's what the police are doing. Moving on. Gonna come on YouTube thinking you important when you really shit in real life. Bro, shut the fuck up. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ no contracts have gone out to any cast members, and no one has been formally told whether they're returning or getting the boot. Okay. Now, we're told the report claiming Nene received an offer while Shamea was passed over Kelli Farrell was asked back is not true. Our sources say Bravo has not made any final casting decisions for the upcoming season, and contracts will only be sent out after the current season concludes. So, reunion, there will be a pickup letter saying, hey, we are interested in you. And then after that, there's contract negotiations. And then once they announce the cast, that's when everything will, once the cast signs up and everything, then that's when the new season will start, or start taking rather. Fans have been buzzing about Nene potentially reclaiming her pitch after she was announced as a part of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Roaring 20th, marking her return to the Bravo universe after several years away. Nene last appeared as a full-time Bravo cast member during season 12. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 9 years away. She later sued Bravo and Andy Cohen in 2022, alleging the network fostered a hostile and racist work environment. She dismissed the lawsuit without prejudice months later. So here is the transformation of Nene. There. Andy recently praised Nene's role in the franchise success and said her return to Ultimate Girls Trip was a positive experience. But as of now, we're told that it has not translated into season 18 contract. Reached out to reps for Bravo and Nene. So far, no word back. So we're going to watch this video from the one, the only, binge-worthy. Here we go. Let's get to it. Roll it! Come on, do math.
I have lived. I have lived. I'm so has your body. Okay. Cut.
Oh.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
And that Andy Cohen.
Are we going naked?
We gon' be naked.
Y'all, it is officially the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion trailer day, and I know y'all have seen this trailer all on the gram, all on the TikTok, all on the Instagram, but it ain't nothing like watching it together with your fellow binge watchers here on my channel. So yeah, thanks for the real ones who be waiting. They be peeking, but they be waiting for the official trailer video for binge, because I'll be waiting on y'all, y'all be waiting on me, and
I love
we be waiting together.
Ready, set, go.
I'm excited about this one. I just feel like there was a lot of fashion, a lot of drama, a lot of tea, and we're gonna definitely talk about it here together. But let's watch this trailer for The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17 reunion first, and then we'll chat.
This is a sweat-proof shirt. Let's see if it can withstand the water balloon test. Here we go. It's freezing.
Next time on The Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion.
Now what else is going on?
Did I miss a lot?
K. Michelle's a gay man. Drew's divorced. How is Sway?
I'm so in love right now.
Just when I thought the flag had flown. What is your arrangement?
I'm not gonna let some strokes throw away what I have built.
Some strokes, baby.
Can you explain what the plot and the plan were?
It wasn't them.
I know who it is.
There is a discourse online you're not accepting of Tamari's lifestyle. So could you speak to that?
By the way, can I just say real quick, this caught. By the way, face card never declines for Angela Oakley. But look at this set. Hang on.
What is your arrangement?
I'm not gonna let some strokes throw away what I have built.
Some strokes, baby.
Can you explain what the plot and the plan were?
It wasn't them.
I know who it is.
There is a discourse discourse online. You're not.
This is Scotland recreated. Well done to the damn production team. I love a good motherfucking set. This is fabulous in the words of the great. All right, I'll take that.
Not accepting of Tamari's lifestyle. What was your reaction to that news about Black?
It's devastating because he is such a good guy.
That's why I didn't want a part of it. This the rich PayPal man.
I
I never heard of a man being rich on PayPal. Cut!
Oh,
cut it out.
Pinky has never apologized to me.
Yeah, and I'm not going to. You judging me because I was drunk. I didn't judge you because you got a whole nother face and a whole nother body.
First of all, I got the same face and same body, girl. You so invested on what's going on in my panties, girl.
I just got served with a cease and desist.
Speak up or pay up.
Cease and desist means shut up.
Do you want to name the pastor?
I'm not naming him. Are we talking about? Oh, you want to name people? Are we talking about?
Go ahead and name the
Are we
married
talking
man.
about? Because I'm exhausted with these lies.
Cynthia, at what point did you decide you didn't like Shamea?
Oh, Lord.
You co-signed for the same person that got you fired on the show the last time.
Where do you two go from here?
To hell.
Oh, God.
All right.
Let's not go there. It's hot.
I have lived. I have lived. I'm not alive. And so has your body. Okay.
You need to close your glory hole.
You really trying to use this lady to come at me?
She's lying.
The issue is you're being everybody's golden retriever, and I've had
You have new teeth and nowhere to sleep. You broke bed.
Oh, shut up.
Either way, my mama don't be dancing in no hookah lounge. You're talking about hallelujah and calling her Jezebel.
Who is Jezebel? Keep my mother and keep
my mama and my name out your motherfucking mouth.
All right. Okay.
Now, if I see a long video from Shamea on her YouTube channel, I'm going to be pissed. Because Pinky also said, I don't want to see it.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. No, seriously, because I feel like I was nervous. The season, I feel like it started out really, really good. And I was like, yes, Atlanta is so bad. Atlanta is so bad. But something happened. I don't know if it was just me and me getting busy in my own life, but it got to a point where it wasn't mandatory like it had been for the first several weeks. It wasn't mandatory to like clear my Sunday nights. It just wasn't. So I was nervous about them filming the reunion a couple of weeks ago because I'm like, ugh. I don't know. I feel like maybe y'all need to start cutting these seasons down, baby, because it's just hard to stay enthusiastic about the seasons for like 3-4 months. Like, it's just too much. But I feel like with this trailer, I don't know. I'm seeing it. I know that that's the job of the trailer, but I feel like there's enough that like has me excited. You know, I can't wait till this Kelli takedown. You know, I can't wait till this tea is officially out about K. Michelle and Shamea and why their friendship ended. But the first thing that I want to get into is all of this reunion fashion. I feel like this was a big year for Atlanta Housewives fashion. All of our girls look really, really good. Like Shamea, girl, that gold number, I don't know who did it, who designed it, who picked it out of all of your other concepts, but that was everything. I also am loving Drew's look.
I got it like that. Yeah, I got it like that. I got it like that. Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new mani-pedi. My hair stay laid and you know I get paid. $100 bills, I got racks on the way.
This all black with the beautiful textured hair. Like, it just gives black excellence. I love the extraness of the look, but Cynthia Bailey.
I'm on top and I'm taking it higher. Who's that girl? That's me, I'm on fire. I'm a hot girl, I'm a hot girl. I get anything I want, this is my world.
This beautiful Kate look. I just feel like Cynthia's having a moment. I feel like she's looking good, she's feeling good. She had
I feel like Edna would say yes to this, even though she said no case.
Really incredible season as a friend of that's really a peach holding. She's the first peach holding friend of. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. She just
You're right.
And this look is definitely giving, baby, I'm nobody's friend of the show, bitch. I am the moment. And with her latest write-up in Vogue, I just...
Come on. She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Come on now. Shout out to Wendy Williams.
feel like, you know, it just makes sense. Like, shout out to you, Cynthia Bailey. You had a big year, babe. And Cynthia said that one of her biggest inspirations was definitely a Traitors vibe. She wanted to be a little bit dark and mysterious and glamorous. And she wanted to have a fun little nod to their Scotland girls trip. And she definitely did that. And she also wanted to honor her own fashion journey because Cynthia Bailey has always been giving us these looks. She has always set the standards, unlike some of these girls who come in half a season and think that they run and stuff with this delusional bullshit. Like, girl, I'm not even gonna give you that moment here on my channel because I'm not doing that today. I might do it tomorrow or the next day, but not today. This is all about the girls who actually set the standard in fashion, in glam, and in just being a bad bitch, period, for years on Bravo.
Want to know
Years,
someone's
Kelly,
criminal
for real.
past?
Years, you have to.
Search millions of records instantly, from arrests.
Hello? Listen.
Oh wait, Jacob, I'm so sorry. You gotta wake up with that horrible face every day, brother. I am so sorry. That's your wife. Oh, I pray for the dog too. Let's continue.
But yes, all of our girls are absolutely serving. Porsha was getting all the love and all the feedback from Cardi B, from Erica Mena, from different housewives. Like, everybody is living for Porsha's look. And I'm just like, yes, yes. Like, show us what real fashion is. Show us what setting the standard really is, because some people clearly are confused. Some girls are confused about what being a real housewife of Atlanta is. And I'm gonna get into that later.
You could never, never delusional. 36 likes.
Because I have some suggestions. I know they're about to.
People agree that you are delusional. You just need to, you know that meme that says this is your sign that you need to stop. Kelly, your sign to stop is your existence, heifer. Moving on.
About to be casting in a couple of weeks, or actually filming in a couple of weeks, and I pray to God, Jesus, anybody who can actually make some things shake, I really do pray that Bravo nip that shit in the bud, because girl, I'm so done.
I came to get what I need.
I'm so excited to confirm that we are getting a 3-part reunion, and it premieres on Bravo starting on August 9th at 8 p.m. I was nervous because I felt like they've been cutting down and lowering budgets, and I was scared we was going to get a 2-parter, but we do get a 3, just the way Atlanta deserves. And again, it starts on August 9th on Bravo, and of course it airs next day on Peacock. Okay, now let's get into my reactions to this trailer, because I do feel like it was a little bit all over the place, but I'm glad that they started off with the vibes high, the girls having fun, twerking with Andy, like doing their thing. But don't get it twisted. They did not hold back with the drama. The main thing that stood out to me was this whole Porsha and K. Michelle back and forth, because I'm confused. Like, I know that K. Michelle had like a awakening and figured some things out kind of mid-season. And I thought that K. Michelle, Porsha, and Phaedra were really good. Yeah. So like, I'm really surprised that they're back in this weird place, or at the time of filming they were. I can never really tell if they mad, if they love each other or what, because I feel like there's kind of a delay with the show and like with tapings to where, I don't know, but I hope that they're good. They don't got to be best friends, but I hope that they're in a better place, especially since K. Michelle has seen the light about who put a battery in her back pretty early on in the season. Y'all know I love Porsha, but I didn't really like that moment of her like body shaming K. Michelle, because you know that that's a sensitive spot, Porsha. And I just feel like I want y'all to be friends, so don't go too far below the belt. Like, I know it's reunion and you got to say what you got to say, but it was gag worthy, but it kind of does make me feel a little bit bad. Speaking of K. Michelle, I don't know if y'all clocked it, but clearly K. Michelle and Shamea had a falling out. And let me tell y'all what the street says, because I don't know if they said it on the show yet or if it's gonna get cut, but apparently when K. Michelle was just like, your mama was at the strip club or wherever at the hookah lounge, calling somebody a Jezebel and running up on her. Like, the streets have been saying for a while that the reason that K. Michelle and Shamea kind of fell out officially because y'all know K. Michelle, Shamea, and the other one were definitely always locked in. They were always together. They were always crying and whining about plots and schemes and stuff together, like looking for a moment on the side. But somewhere along the way, K. Michelle, she saw the light and she jumped ship. And it had a lot to do with this alleged moment that happened where Shamea's mom actually ran up on K. Michelle and made her extremely uncomfortable. Now, I can't say who told me this tea, but it is the streets. Verified though. It's verified street.
Verified street. Okay.
And that's what they were talking about in the trailer. So I don't know if y'all are confused or I don't know if we're caught up, because I do still have, I think, 1.5 episodes to watch. But yes, like K. Michelle didn't like that. And I just feel like it reminded me of that really awkward moment at the beginning of the season where Shamea's mom kind of got a little spicy with Drew, and then everybody else was like, no, don't talk to her. But my thing is like, and I hate to be disrespectful because I was raised to respect my elders and I was raised in the church and all that stuff, but baby, if you're running up on somebody trying to check them or trying to like sun them disrespectfully, you're entitled to some disrespect, babe. I don't want to call nobody no B words or nothing, but if a bee run up on me,
you get what you get.
All bets are off. I don't give a damn what the age gap is, honey, and I don't give a who your mammy. Oh Lord. I don't care whose mother you are. You're getting checked. So I don't know exactly what happened, but hopefully we hear a little bit more about it. If not during the season, definitely at this reunion. And I can already tell y'all, Porsha don't like that apparently she was called a Jezebel. Some of y'all I know are heathen, so you don't know what a Jezebel is, so let's look it up.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nene just built an app.
Impossible. Nene can't code. Interesting. Can it generate reports?
I can now.
Just so you know how disrespectful
actually having an
messed up
episode.
that is. According to Google, Jezebel means a wicked, shameless, or manipulative person.
That would be
Most
more for
often
Kelly Farrell, but that's neither here nor there.
Used as a disapproving term for a woman. The name comes from the Bible where Queen Jezebel was a notorious ruler. Now, I thought it meant that she was a little bit of a slut from the 90s too, but you know. So it's basically slut shaming too, even though Google don't know that because Google wasn't raised in a black church. But yeah, like that's an extremely disrespectful thing to call someone. That's what led Porsha to be like, keep my name out your mother mouth and tell your mammy to keep my name out her mouth too. I got 2 more things before I let y'all go because I feel like the video is getting too long, but let's talk about this moment that happened where Andy Cohen kind of woke up this situation between Angela and her daughter.
There is a discourse online you're not accepting of Tamari's lifestyle, so could you speak to that?
Now, y'all know I love some Angela Oakley, but I will say, as a person who struggled with being accepted my entire life by my family for, you know, being gay, like they knew I was gay before I knew I was gay. I was every punk, every faggot, all the horrible things. So I kind of felt some kind of way, and I talked about it offline with my friends because I felt like Angela is having this storyline where she's upset that her daughter didn't tell her that she was going to get married, and then now she's basically trying to force her to tell her siblings, and her daughter is clearly uncomfortable. And normally those are signs of there not being a safe space about your sexuality. Correct. Now, I'm not saying that Angela Oakley is homophobic. I don't believe that she is. I just know that in the Black family, there is room for understanding. There is room for growth, and it can be a little bit problematic. So I hate that it seems like that could be the reason, but I hope that during this segment, we will officially get it cleared up because I want Angela to have a long future on this show. And I want to believe that Angela would not have been problematic like that towards her daughter. But if she did, I hope that she knows there's still time to apologize and make that right. And
let me say this too. I think that parents have the right to feel the way that parents have the right to feel the way that they feel, just like kids have the right to feel the way that they feel, just as long as you still love your child, right? So I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. So let's just wait to hear Angela out. I will give Angela a chance before giving Kelli and Shamea a chance, because they will not have a chance. I don't see it for them in the past, present, or afterlife. Moving on.
To, make her more comfortable with sharing that side of her life with her entire family, including her younger siblings. Now, I hope that you don't get offended by the Angela, because this is coming from a place of love, and I'm just talking about what's on the show.
Yep.
I'm just talking about what's on the show. So that's how I feel about that.
Do you have to be the biggest bitch because you're gay?
Wow.
I also love that moment where Angela definitely had to whack Kelli, because, girl, like, how you broke, mean, and over there getting new teeth. Like, it just don't make any sense.
What?
So, yeah, like, I just was happy about that little snippet, because I want this reunion to be a full Kelli takedown. I want them to go ahead and say everything they need to say, get everything off their chest, because bravo, if y'all bring this girl back,
I'm gonna take it personally.
We really do need to have a chat, though. Like, seriously, in all seriousness, like, not even trying to be funny or entertaining.
Like, I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you.
Nene, I do need to make it. Y'all, I need some help. Like, do I need to be open to the idea of Kelli sticking around and, like, being ineligible to sit with our girls and making certain girls uncomfortable? Like, is that enough to be on this show? I'm genuinely confused. Like, because I'm so irritated, and it was cute at some point, but now it's going too far. Like, you declassing the show. You really think that you are that girl when you're not that girl. You're calling yourself the standard, and don't get me wrong, everybody should be delusional. There's nothing wrong with being delusional, but you can't be this damn delusional, girl, to where you're erasing Candy, you're erasing Porsha, you're erasing Marlo, you're erasing Kenya Moore, you're erasing too many people.
Kenya Revenge P Moore at that, but I get what he means. Let's continue.
By calling yourself the standard housewife, by setting the standards for fashion and having glam and having, a team. Girl, have you ever watched the show before?
Wow.
Clearly you watched the show, because you're such a weird, obsessed Porsha fan. Like, I don't know. It really genuinely gets me upset. And I really hope that they fix it, because I just feel like Kelli has been a sore for this season, and I hate to be that girl, because I never like to be the one who are calling for girls to be removed from the show, but child, this is the one exception. It just doesn't make sense, and it makes it really hard to enjoy the fantasy of Atlanta Housewives when you have somebody who is just ineligible. Like, I
mean, this is basically like Giselle and Robin if they were, how can I put it? If Robin Dixon was a man and Giselle was the wife, Kelly Farrell will be their child. Moving on.
I know that some people feel like her storyline is relatable with her going through bankruptcy and all this stuff, but I feel like we have to give a fuck about you first, babe. You have to put in the time being on top first before we give a fuck about you falling.
That tea. Yeah, no.
I'm down to watch Porsha build her life back up. I'm down to watch Kenya come back on the show and build her life back up.
Never for Kenya Revenge P More, but that is your opinion. You have the right to it.
I'm down to watch Candy rebuild after her marriage ends, but I don't want to watch somebody who started off in a rebuilding period, really started off scamming, to be honest.
Ooh. Bye.
And pretending to be somebody that she's not, and having all this glam and all these teams and security. And where's your security now, babe? What happened to him? You not scared for your life no more?
And still, what she did to that dog, that poor damn dog, just gotta protect that dog. That dog is like Miss Banshee Gnosis' animals, and every time Miss Banshee Gnosis flies high in the sky of her bullshit. I just pray her animals just jump out the window and just run for better hills, which come with their help. I pray for those animals every day because she is probably abusing them, knowing her. Put some respect on it. And its Dar believes that California is in New Mexico, or that California is in Mexico. New Mexico will at least be in the United States. Went on.
But I could go on, and this is supposed to be about the reunion, so sorry.
Don't apologize.
This is supposed to be about the reunion. I have a full what I think about the season video coming. I hate to do it, but it's got to be done. We only got 2 weeks before filming starts, and y'all, we have power, and we need to use that power to have casting make some decisions really quickly. If they sent some mail to people that they shouldn't have sent mail to, they need to go ahead and stop payment, stop check, cancel contract, babe. Call them. Because we cannot mess up the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 18.
Right.
I've tried everything. Bedroom fans just dry out my eyes without cooling me under the covers, and most mattresses get me hot and sweaty. Some companies paint them blue and call it cooling technology, but those guys...
Very well done, good sir. Now for our last article. Now they said that Shamea and Kelli have not been really let go, but I want to read this from you take out just because we are talking about Housewives. So everything's alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Shamea Morin, now this is all alleged, tactfully fired from Roa season 18. Production hit her with an extremely low offer, under 50% to force her out, while Kelli Farrell is officially demoted to friend. How can she be demoted to friend when she's a pit bull? But moving on. Honey, clear off the peach tree. Hold on to your drinks. Because we can take out, got the real inside receipts on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 18 casting shakeup. And it is far messier than simple online speculation. Forget the fake chatter on the internet about Shamea walking away or taking a hiatus. Our high-level production insider has exclusively revealed the exact contract tactics Bravo pulled behind closed doors to flush out the cast before cameras start rolling at the end of August 2026. So literally, they about to be done here, 3-part reunion, which will end on the 16th, and then they'll be back filming August 23rd, right, or August 30th. Good damn, they got a break for shit. Well, I mean, I guess when the show is airing, you ain't really doing shit no how. I mean, not saying. I mean, Kelli Farrell ain't got shit to do no how. So, and Shamea doesn't either. So. But for the rest of them, you know, they do have shit to do. But moving on. Oh, look, there's Kenya Revenge Pete Moore. Oh, how precious. And no one ever. Moving on. The tactic firing of Shamea Moore cut by more than 50%, while fans were debating on whether Shamea chose to walk away after her explosive fall with Porsha Williams. Media Takeout learned that production essentially pushed her out the door without having to officially fire her, rather. According to our insiders, Bravo hit Shamea with an extremely low offer for season 18, slashing her pay to less than 50% of what she earned last season. Shamea Moore offered 50% of her season 17 salary, tactful firing, status refusal about offer, essentially forced off the cast. Kelli Farrell demoted from full-time peach holder to friend of the show. Cameras set to roll late August 2026. In the reality TV world, dropping the full-time cast members' pay by more than half is the classic textbook definition of a tactic firing. Executives know the star will turn down the assumption members and walk away on saving the public from public backlash. If Shamea gets fired, nobody's going to be mad, Bravo. Like, for real, come on. And Kelli Farrell officially denoted to friend. As for Kelli Farrell, those rumors about losing her full-time status are officially facts. Our insider confirmed that after a tumultuous freshman run, that was a freshman run. She looked like more of a reject. That her application got denied. Moving on. Filled with on-screen legal battles and mixed fan reception, production decided not to hand Kelli a full-time feature since 18. Instead, Kelli has been officially offered a downgraded friend of the show role, leaving it up to her where she wants to support film supportive supporting scenes or exit the franchise altogether. Please exit the franchise altogether. Please. Let's look at this as a supportive, grounded peer, not as a rigid lecturer. Honey, network executives using low-ball contract offers all the time when they want to refresh a franchise without taking heat is an outright firing. While it's tough to see cast members get financial pay cuts after putting their entire personal lives on display, Shamea standing her ground, refusing insulting 50% pay cut shows she knows her worth off camera. She has worth? Wow. Show me where. We are keeping our line locked to our Lantern production source as final contracts are signed to stay completely locked into Be a Takeout, honey. Yes, indeed. Like I said, I'm not surprised by those moves. Nobody really likes Shamea nor Kelli. So, in the words of Bob Iger, who allegedly drained the rivers of America in an AI video, yay! And with that being said, let me turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Oh my God, today. Like I said, y'all, a lot going on. And yes, I do have the intel, right, of Roland Martin, child. I do. We'll talk about that in a separate live. Because that just needs to be fleshed out. Okay. Child, I laughed my ass off today. I was watching Tasha K today. And sometimes it's just nice to just be entertained. By the way, I was over at Reed's Waters stream watching a video about black people and white people go after Officer Tatum. So shout out to that. And lovely live chat. Absolutely. Areas over on Lincoln's channel for a little bit as well today as well. So I've been around today. Like I said, later on tonight, coming up in under an hour, ladies and gentlemen, got something for you. Yes, indeed, I do. Now this definition here, I was waiting on a particular source, right? Because as you guys all know, I never want to do anything without, letting people know, right? By the way, Ochorani, I believe that's how you say her name. She is absolutely amazing. You see the face card, right? Okay, like come on. I love a black woman. But moving on. So she could be alternate elite. Okay, I could all of this in the bed with me every night. Amen. Praise him. Hallelujah. But with that being said, though, for real. So, David Clough is a lot to deal with. He was a Hollywood producer. And when we go over this, y'all, just know that this is a true destination. We don't have to do anything to have a platform, unlike Ticket TV, Officer Tatum, and toss away Malagograms or scams. Shots Conscious TV. But I was waiting for a source on this, and they said that they did not want to give comment, but they appreciated the thoughtful note. So we'll talk about this, and believe me, it is a whole tizzy. So we'll talk about that at 8:30. All right. So we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back more right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it, everybody.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back again to Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all of you here. Just got done talking about the season finale of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So yes, we are officially done with the season. Thank God for it. But we are not done yet with a reunion. Okay, so yeah, we got that to talk about here tonight. Well, no, we got that to talk about Monday, on Monday, August 10th. Plus, I'll do a celebration I think I'll do a birthday celebration at 8:30, depending on what's going on with my B-Day. I'll spend some time with my family and everything else as well. So, but good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So yeah, like I said, we'll talk about this here in just a little bit at 8:30. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the daily motivator here. The more elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate. Joseph Priestley. Very well said, good sir. Very well said. Very well said. Very well said. Let's get to it. Monday, August 3rd, 2026. It's time for the Daily Motivator, everybody. For Monday, August 3rd, 2026. Encountering resistance or resistance. In living your life, you can expect to encounter all sorts of resistance. Move fast enough, for example, and the air itself will fiercely resist you. Gravity resists your efforts to stand and climb. People resist your various intentions. Unexpected situations resist your plans. There's not too much you can seek to do without running up against resistance. Yet as difficult as resistance makes things, it also enables. Not only does gravity hold everything together, it also compels you to build strong muscles so you can handle that gravity. The resistance of air, transformed by technology into lift, make airline possible. You're forced to deal with life's many forms of resistance, and as a result, many good things will happen. Resistance cannot be eliminated, but it doesn't have to win. You have purpose, resourcefulness, creativity, imagination. You can build strength and exercise it daily in the face of resistance. Over and over again, you're going to meet resistance. Each time, determine how to approach it as an opportunity, and that's what it will be. Ralph Morrison. Well, I look at it like this. In the resistance of other people's thinking, you have to recognize some people were not born with all their faculties. They just wasn't. They were not born with all their faculties. They were not born with all their faculties to be able to understand that you do not know everything. It's all right. So if somebody is resisting you, that's just an internal reflection of how broken they are. Just know that. That's the first thing I want to tell you. Like to continue. Second thing I want to tell you is not only does gravity hold everything together, it also compels you to build strong muscles. If we do not recognize the fact that we can build something, right, then we will always be in a state of not becoming anything new. If we don't recognize we can build something, we will never be in a state of becoming. If we don't recognize we can build something new, we will always never be in a state of becoming. That's the second thing I want to tell you. But finally, third thing I want to tell you is you have purpose, resourcefulness, creativity, imagination. You can build strength and exercise it wisely in the face of resistance. Recognize that it's not over until you say it's over, right? I believe in giving it your all until you can't give it anymore, but there's levels to it. Sometimes you need to give it all in terms of just figure out if it's a good idea. And then once you do that, then, okay, you work on something else. And then if there's some resistance, when you get back to the idea, figure out what's the resistance about, and then figure out a resource to utilize to figure out why that resistance is happening, and go to phase 2, phase 3, and all that stuff. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want one special, because you are always one person. Trust your man, if you want to be individual, be where you need to be, do what you've been chosen to do. Last one to call yourself, so nothing chosen. One love, all love. I spend time with you, you spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together, around the great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're not being a Shamea or Kelli. Good damn. Make sure the replay's next to you watch it. Not to worry, this group if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. Y'all always remember, see love you, see love you, see love you, give it. Where obstacles you'll overcome, where success you have achieved on this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. Finally, y'all, just because the season ends doesn't mean that the work is done, right? So whatever season you're in, let it be the season for now, but never the end of your series. Amen. Ooh, that was good. Even though it's the end of your season, don't let it be the end of your series. Even though it's the end of your season, don't let it be the end of your series. Yes, indeed. Clock that T. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, the day that's come, for the blessings. Don't wait for you, me, all of us as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. I'll see you guys back here at 8:30. Shall be here at the top because we got a lot to talk about with Dave Clough. Much love, everybody. Good night. Love y'all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams.